Alright, here we are. Another day, another episode. Huh. Well, Emperor Jaroslav still rules Croatia, and this guy kind of looks like a potential Santa Claus. And my son Peter's still coming of age. And I'm trying to figure out what is the future for him. And also I had to set my German concubine aside because she's 40 years old. So now I had to bring in somebody really young. A Blanche named Anastasia. Gee, why don't I make her my apprentice? Apprentice trader, what I mean. Ah, dang it. I was thinking about doing the Crusade festival next year, okay? So let's just hold this regular feast instead, even though we're kind of late on it. And after that, don't try to get into other activities which will miss digestion. Mayor Steward Mayor Ledwith has great news. Part of the castle where the guests would be staying would have to be repaired or else wouldn't guarantee the guests' safety. It would rather be costly, but Mayor Ledwith assured me the repairs would be well worth the cost. Just repair it, I don't care about the cost. Boy, I wish I was more diligent and wasn't so damn lazy. Look at my face. Mayor Slavaja, Kula, this one Vidin County. Come on. The conjurer's magic tricks enchanted and charmed my guests to the feast. The women squealed with delight when he produced a rabbit from his hat, and the men laughed when he made my crown disappear and found it in her jester's hand. Give that back. And however, it greatly proves it. I had great fun, and so did everybody else. My ass. Oh, get the organ. They're going to an expedition. Don't we have a trade route around here? Where is the... Yes, we do. But it's for some other county. Yeah, why not? Let's go on an expedition. Hire a crew of bandits to steal this ship. Come on in, airbads. To foreign lands. We are helping these men to a life without crime. Oh, what's this? Ransom prisoner. Oh, the Polish one's giving me this one back. Okay, fine. Quick and a bastard. The King of Norway. Obviously, he's Polish Catholic. We've got a dozen strong horses. Yeah, the mayor of Perusic is a bit of a... Well, he's a master traitor. But, he's only acting in accordance with his religion. And due to me being gregarious, I will intervene with my charm and soothe the debaters. Okay, now we had a profitable agreement and we're friends. Alright, while I was at a foreign court, I've spent time observing and discussing with the courtiers regarding how they organize their administration. It is fascinating differently they manage things over there. I shall apply some of these tricks while managing my own finances, so now I'm Midas touched. A crusade for Greece? Why not Jerusalem or something? Oh my god, we're gonna be under attack. He's worried about the state of the souls of Kingdom of Greece. The heathens under Emperor Jezislav of Croatia have no hope for salvation and will suffer the eternal fires unless they can be brought to Christ in this life. Any Christian so willing offers complete absolution of sins and an armed mission against the Zoroastrian barbarians. To arms! Well, I do know for a fact the Holy Roman Empire won't be participating because they're having a civil war. Well, everything's going to hell in a handbasket right now, so call the troops out. And you too, people from Bohemia, get down here. Oh boy, we're in trouble. I'm gonna go for the defense strategy. Well, here's my way of getting a new nickname. I mean, again, when they say for Greece, they mean this Greece, and that would include Dracula. Are they gonna fight to give the Byzantines their land back, or they're gonna take it for themselves? I mean, look how strong our empire is. And they really sure they wanted to go to war against this? Well, I'm not highly skilled, but I guess I'll have to get my books and up the damn personal combat skill. Unequip this book and put it on. Oh boy. Never thought this would happen again. Have they gone on a crusade against Jerusalem, then I would have fought against the Arabs to take this part here, you know, just to gain advantage of the Muslims, but nope. The Catholics want us dead. Hell, they want my head. Free goods are good goods, and you know what? Let them do their petty thievery. There are bigger concerns now. He was just doing his duty, so I'm greedy. We're saving that money. Just assemble the troops and watch these guys join the crusade. Let me give you a piece of advice, free of charge. You have yet to find an apprentice. While they're clumsy and will probably cause their fair share of mistakes, one will probably help me find more trade opportunities and... Yeah. I don't care right now. It'll pop up of whoever is going to be my apprentice. The Doge of Salerno. That guy? I didn't know they have a merchant republic. Well, you better start getting martial education so we can have more children that are willing to fight. Let the Slovak teach them. Hold your ground. They're coming in the peninsula. Oh, hell. Matter of fact, evacuate. Coming in now. Well, looks like we're sacrificing this army. Well, we're not quite yet fully assembled. was about to say, who's got the strategy that has good, skills for defense? Not that I know of. Matter of fact, why don't you send the lowest of bunch of... Matter of fact, they're all women. Wait, no, we're not doing this because it's gender-based. It's just rather, well, do what you can. Maybe you'll prove yourselves worth in battle. And eventually, a bulk of our army will get there and we'll fight these Crusaders who wish to take Greece from us. But remember, this is the war that'll determine the fate of our empire. Whether if we will, we'll enter into another golden era for Croatia, or this will be the beginning of our decline. And eventually revolts will break out, even countries will break out in independence, and we will go back to being small Croatia. Back in the days when Jadranka was just a girl. A little girl. But now, put our focus as I impregnate my wife before I set off to battle. So where are these guys going? What are they for? Oh yeah, you're just raiding more than likely. Again, they outnumbered them, but even with the hills advantage, it's not enough. But at least we'll put some casualties in them before they overrun them. You only killed 200. The only thing I could say is, oh, that's one less of them that we'll worry about. Well, meanwhile, we're assembling and we'll send our very best against them. Croatia's finest is coming. Just hold them off. I'll just be on a flank. Again, we're not facing the Holy Roman Empire, we're facing some of the lesser kingdoms, including Sicily, which is... actually, that's not so lesser. It's a pretty strong one. How much money would it cost me? I'm sure this will make Havel the very happy man. Here you go, Duchy of Bohemia is yours, and you're the new King of Bohemia. When was the last time a Czech was King of Bohemia? Wow, centuries ago. Not since the Semisuds. Last one was sacrificed by their ancestors. Well, you're not a Semisud, you're just an entirely new Czech dynasty. Which now, it's a Zoroastrian dynasty. Wish nothing but the best. Now go after them. It's time to prove my worth in the battle. But to remember, oh... this supply limit on the county, and they already got a good number there. Yeah, I'll lead the charge. You guys wait. And if something bad happens, just let them know that we fought a good fight. We'll fall behind. Trying to be tactical on this side. Killed one of their commanders, an Italian. Is there anyone that can count in this court? I've been looking for an apprentice to lessen my workload, but I'm surrounded by oafs. There is this woman, Mirjana, that approached me the other day about work. Perhaps it'll do. Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm choosing that. Forget about you. Here comes reinforcements. Oh, just barely. On the supply limit. Where do you think you're going? Again, Greece isn't exactly our power base of our empire, but we need to defend every inch of it. That's the book. Another Croatian tale, just like what our ancestor Lojana wrote. This is the same as the other. I'll distribute that book to somebody else. I'm not destroying that. But I'll do it after Crusade, when I'm more focused on other things. Too expensive. I'm gonna save my money, but you know, just in case, especially when it comes to nation rebuilding. So you should have this feature. Partisans. Troops that our vassal troops are actually fighting them, but they could try, but what good would that be? Yeah, it's a little too much troops that we have now. So look at these guys waiting by the peninsula. I guess we'll have to keep fighting until we convince them that that they should not stay here. Make it the Vietnam, as we would say in modern times. Okay, split our troops. Go there. You go after the other ones. Chase them down if you have to. Oh, they got me a student. Doctor of Philosophy. I'll find a place for you, no man. Too bad I can't tutor you, but deer might be of some use to it. I'd rather see the faith in Vitar. I'd rather think I see a future in him. Or rather. Or you should be taught by this philosopher here. If he gives you bad traits, well then we'll find a way of getting rid of him. There we go, got rid of him. We already got our army moving this way, Blair's. We're just, you know what? Just Move the Zeta. Let them welcome to our country, and with open arms, then we'll come in and clobber them. That's what we'll do. Gonna keep it up to the war scores 100 or something. Or whenever we think this would be a good time to move on to the offensive into Sicily, where the strong power base is. I think rather we should go up north. Remain in order and watch the coast. We're gonna go up north and actually follow us. These guys are on a march. Now it's into our homeland, not in Greece. Ooh, impregnating everybody. Yank. Oh, Polish. I was wondering, that's a Slavic sounding name. A lot of prisoners we captured. These guys surrender easy. We got the King of Sicily. Whoa, hold on. I just noticed something on the stage. What's... Oh, that's too little. Well, we are defeated Bulgarians. While riding ahead of my personal guard, I suddenly found myself isolated on the battlefield and surrounded by enemy soldiers. A violent melee assumes, but I give a good account of myself and managed to return the main body of my army in time to lead it to victory. Songs will be sung of this day. To give these Catholics a lesson by converting them. Diego, Castilian, Spaniard. Get these guys out of here. I'll fight whoever. Alright, we're kicking our ass. Now, these Athens are doing well. We're gonna have a position our army there. And, just provide overwatch to Slovenia, and maybe we'll go on the offensive soon. Head to the... Oh yeah. Where's company? Get down there. Just get rid of these guys, and then we'll go against Sicily. Oh, maybe go as far as taking Rome. I probably might just do that. Send our troops to Rome while we'll do all the fighting. Matter of fact, that's a hell of an idea. Once again, the corruption continues. Yeah, I'll think about getting green, but after the war, okay? Here comes Sicily again. Oh, the Chancellor / Ostrava is dead. I recall she was fired once during the late years of Jadranka's life. I recall that woman. Okay, that's it. You're the one that's going to Rome. Well, we'll do the defense here, because you're more numerous. I should be happy with what I've got. Not everyone is as privileged as I am. Be gone and be. Alright, make way. Here comes the army that's gonna march to Rome and into their land and their blood. A servant comes to me in panic. They says there's an intruder in my home. Thief is most likely after my goods. I'll intercept the trespasser. The intruder's in the home. Is a lone man. I'll try to catch him by surprise. I silently approach the man from behind. He doesn't notice me, and I have a clear advantage in the coming battle. I'll stab him from behind. Gotcha! Thank goodness those Greek partisans tried to hold him up. Hold on, we're coming. We're trying to get him. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him. And our army is moving towards Rome. Just hold them off. Huh. And just clear anybody that's in your way. Killed the commander. They're in Rome now. Right, let's finish this. Alright, don't forget about this strat. Just don't move. Jihad for Andalusia. He only has a Caliphate, but yet he only holds in Paris. Right there. That's where he is. Somewhere in the Paris county, that's where he's launching that jihad from. It's no concern of ours. What the hell's he thinking? Spain has nothing but Christian control now. Even some of the Arabs converted to Catholicism. Shia Islam over there is dead. Should it ever spring up again, I wish it would happen in Arabia. Make it easier for me. Took over Rome, and we win the Crusade. 1,080 gold, plus 10 Zoroastrian moral authority, and we did all of this our own. No help from Russia whatsoever. Jesus, it seems, does not favor the Christian faithful. After a string of defeats and setbacks, Pope Senulatovic III has called off the crusade for Greece against Emperor Dresislav of Croatia. And now I'm known as the Great. Dresislav the Great. One would think he would be like, despite the fact that he's not really humble person, he'll be like, oh shucks, you know, calling me the Great and everything, despite the fact that I'm a corrupt, sort of greedy emperor. Get back to Bohemia. You're needed there for security reasons, in case there's a Catholic revolt out there. Oh yes, we should hold the Jesuit festival for Dresislav the Great. According to legend, Persian King Hushang discovered the secret of fire in the hallowed past and brought it to benefit all people. We Mazdans celebrate this with the Jesuit festival. It is held to honor the fire and to defeat the forces of darkness, frost, and cold. Sent down to the invitations. A festive mood is in the air. Bonfires are being built near the temples and lakes. Fathers have taken their sons to gather wood for pyres, while women prepare food for the festival. Whoever does not give a branch may Ormaz not grant their wish. Soon the fires are lit. As part of the Jesuit festival, Mobads pest their communities with the Atas Niyayish, a Lanady of fire. As sovereign, I'm expected to attend the ceremony in my capital. I'm made a realm prosper because I'm a popular ruler. You know, we're the winner of Crusade. Everybody should respect me. A group of priests carry the sacred fire to the throne room. The vassals follow them and are directed to their seats by the servants. Let us celebrate the glory of Ormazd. Celebrations are finally over. I have feasted on a bountiful food while outside the bonfires are burnt out. Having successfully driven away the demons of frost and cold, soon the light of summer shall be upon us. Till next time. Actually, we should hold a feast next. Feast. Almost home, guys. spend the money on something. Like hospital structures. Welcome to the feast. Alright, everything turned out well. Jaroslav the Great. I wonder if I could get a royal tomb just like Yadrika. Hopefully we'll be friends. Now we become bitter rivals with the Elmanian, and she's a Slavic pagan. Despite my sympathy for pagans, she just hates my guts still. Apparently one of the courtiers has been annoying my wife. Instead of asking me for help, she took the matter in her own hands and made sure the courtier would never annoy her again, or he'll know the consequences. Talking about my errant Svabud and Herbad of Kanin. She did the right thing, that's my wife. Should treat her as my equal. Man, I have so many children. Look at that. And yes, all my children look different in ethnicities, mostly my own. Because, you know, I have Avar features, not a Croat. Oh dear, I gotta start dealing with these prisoners. Oh, and the King of Sicily, he's in the prison, right? King. Or did we already release him? Oh yeah, we did release him. Well, give me your money. And for those that won't, we're gonna humiliate you. Whoop, they can't afford. Well, it's time to start humiliating them. Whew, okay, what else? I'll just switch to rulership focus. Just to live out my last couple of years, I think. Try to be a good ruler. And hopefully get off my lazy ass to become more diligent. That's what the rulership focus is also for. Recently I've noticed the pitiful state of my son, Prince Peter. Just been informed that the cause of his aches and fatigue is the case of the flu. Mild illness. Ah, you'll do. Thank goodness. Successful treatment. Thumbs up. Because I know you can't see me do that, but just imagine giving a thumbs up on that. Idolizer, curious. I do see a great future. Also, what happened to my Doctor or Philosopher? Hold on, let me find the characters. I'm gonna get me another one. Doctor. Okay. Guess Mr. Radomir will do. Dr. Radomir, I should say. Just give him some money and bring him to the court. Because he's going to be educating my son here. I don't want to. Because my specialty is money. But for him, he's the one that's going to make him... There you are. Oh, so that what? What's Serbia going? Vok Dubrovnik. Count of Dubrovnik and Count of Belgrade. I suggest you surrender to Serbia because that belongs to, you know, Serbian land, and you're Croatian. And yes, you're the descendants of the Musavarids, those Arabs who emigrated here ever since Croatia became a Zoroastrian. But please, I want you to surrender. If not, then might have to chase for it. Though I stand to lose much, I'm willing to surrender to Serbia a large sum of money. How much money? Yeah, that'll do. Because I'm giving Serbia more power. I'm just trying to appeal to the Serbian minority. Because Croatian people should just stick with living in Croatian lands. One would think nationalistic rivalries are irrelevant here in the Empire. Because we're all of the same religion, Zoroastrianism. Sometimes what? Well, I don't know. Lost my train of thought. Free goods are good goods. And send them in. Oh, that reminds me. There's this mission I have to do. No, I'm not here for selling my whatever. I'm here for, to buy grain and deliver grain. And don't forget to humiliate your prisoners, like you promised. Or better yet, give them all bad poetry. Yep, one of my guards' most atrocious poetry. Not only is the brute butchering the rhythm of it, but the poem contains the most contrived metaphors. His ears will ring of cadence for weeks. Same thing. Listening to one of the herbads reciting some of the raunchiest poems. Not only is the holy person hesitantly mumbling on the words, but the face is reddening with each phrase. The scene is very uncomfortable. The child reciting. Yeah, forget about humiliating. Just give them bad poetry. Shall go to my studies. Express the views of the Zoroastrian faith. Not gonna be honest, because I'd rather be. What's the word? Oh, what is that word? Smuggled alcohol. Smuggling illegal alcohol. Wouldn't that be what you call it? You haven't gotten better from your flu? What the hell? Must be a really bad flu. So nomad agitation. We expanded up again. Well, here's a castle. We're gonna give it to the king. Party Alliance. Doubt I would make it all the way to the highest rank. I have 10 children. That's what I did, accounting. 10 children. Jihad for endless your fails. Of course, because you're the only resident. Hey? What's the point? We barely survived the Crusade. What do you mean barely survived? It was easy goings. Use your words. Okay, the Homeland is in Praha. Just wondering. What about here's an idea? Just looking. Okay, it does not say anything that I can give away Nitra to Bohemia, because I would love to do that. The next time, get Moravia next war. There's only one person that can help me decide. I was deeply absorbed in writing an ode to a nightingale when I was approached and asked if I could recite my poems for the court. Everyone gathered inside to ride out the storm that had hit Sen, so I had a fairly large audience. Oh boy. Look at all these bad traits, except for zealous, but do I really... Look, I'm half and half on the virtues and sins, so... Life of a saint is always good material for poetry, so I'll be zealous. Especially the recently fallen Crusade. Yeah, let her do. Wait, pass opinion, remember the taxes. They're just barely getting up in a long range. Well, that book that I composed, that same book. Hey, Russia, I'm gonna give you that book that I composed. Look, the Croatia with Liliana Maslov, that was when she was a seductress, so she was on in her time, but for me, I don't know what the hell was I writing. Here it is. Books for you. Enjoy that sort of drivel. Such a splendid object, he says. That's my wool, isn't it? It's the only trade league item I have. Yeah, sure. Mazdaki had to say appeared in Zvolen. That's up in Slovakia. The Mazdakis are back. Did they spring up? We'll get them. Let them do it. Let's see what happens when these Slovak Mazdakis will do. I'm sure very far in the future of this series, assumingly if the Empire is still around, I think there might be one who would become a Mazdaki. That's not should I do some practice reading. I'm doing it for the people. Oh there. Give him a learning education. Where's that Doctor of Philosophy fella? Yeah, that's your second guardian. He's fussy as well. Just teach him everything that he knows. Level-headed emperor. It's a wonder how I spent most of my reign spending a great deal of money just to improve hospital structures, as if I'm a pretty nice emperor. Although greedy and corrupt. Increased council power. I guess one does think that they pretty much had enough of this rulership. No. Where absolute ruler, yeah. I guess they pretty much had enough of me with this. Not to mention being a member of the Trade League and being lazy. They got a problem with me being slothful. Oh my, pneumonia. Yvonne. Mild treatment ain't good enough. One of these days that thief skill's gonna go away. There you go. It's back in Cephalonia. Send the Aran Spambold there. What the? Where's that at? Oh, the hell in India. Apparently my wife made a visit to, well, not exactly India, but that's around Pakistan area. For some time, my wife, Empress, has been avoiding me. She has not visited my bedchamber for several weeks. When I demanded to know why, she's giving nothing but feeble excuses. Today, I overheard a couple of her servants gossiping. They say that she contracted syphilis. You get, she does, and it's a severe illness. Oh god. That poor thing, I'll do what I can for her. Good care. Firstly, praise him in court. Oh boy. Double up legalism. Yeah, the townspeople will approve because I am about to stick it up to them and put the heavily taxed focus. Ha! Yeah, you dislike the new obligation law? And look at the monthly income. I feel spirited and restless. Maybe some work might calm me down. No longer lazy. Yes! Guess I am a popular ruler after all. Hold on. I'll close the episode with this. What is this? Gee, am I reading this right? My courtier, Hippolytos, he's Greek, has offered to travel to the Tang Empire on a mission to bring glory to the Empire of Croatia. Please, my lord, he says, let a humble servant strengthen your relations with the Emperor of the Tang Empire. Are you saying that we grew our empire so big? Apparently we established links with China now. Yes, we can. We can interact with them. Well, turn on the news, and since we know, I mean, it's open and it's experiencing a golden age. Yeah. Very well then. A brilliant idea. Go with my blessing. He's going to be on to the journey. He lights up like the sun before rushing off to pack his belongings. So, yeah, we've established links with China now. You know, I could have sent her to China as one of the choices, but she died of the gout. It was already too late for her. Ooh, that's bad. What are you good at? Okay, I'll give you intrigue. Wallachia, it's your jurisdiction. So, on the next episode, we'll interact with China. Yeah, we'll interact with China, and then we'll deal with this revolt and a possible Mazdaki revolt in Slovakia. That'll do it for this episode. Until then, so long for now.